This is your tutorial for how to do paper mache. You'll need to protect your work surface with some newspaper and then tear up another newspaper page with just into strips, and then you'll want to put those strips into smaller bits. Some pieces you might want a little longer, so I have a little bit of a choice here. That's fine. You'll get the hang for what you like. This is the paper mache liquid. I mixed half white glue and half water to kind of a melted ice cream consistency. You might be using a different material. If you need help, you can ask me. Then you're just going to dip your newspaper strip one at a time into the paper mache liquid, and you're going to kind of press out or wring out with your fingers the excess liquid. You don't want it dripping. It's just wet. It's not dripping wet. And then you just spread it across the frame that you've already created of your 3D shape. So if you have a straw shape or maybe you used wire, it's going to look like this. At first, some of the newspaper might start springing off. That's okay. As you get more newspaper on there, it will start sticking to the newspaper, so it will get easier as it goes. If it's really not sticking at all, it either might not be moist enough or it might need more glue in the mixture. So if you're having trouble with that, let me know, and I will try and help you problem solve it. So you're going to cover all the edges. And then you want to make sure that the newspaper is spread pretty tightly across the bases, across kind of the skeleton, those straws, just so that you have a nice tight shape. It will tighten up as it dries too, but you don't want it to be baggy. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you don't get it perfect the first time, it's okay. That's why we're practicing this way, so that our final project will have really professional, experienced results. So you're going to continue doing this, get all the edges, cover up everything, and I'm only going to do one layer on this. It will take more layers than one, but I'm going to do one layer and then let it dry, and then I'll continue adding more layers to it until it's really hard, like a wooden toy. So it's all about, adding layers, letting it dry, adding more layers until it's really hard and durable. So when you have just enough, you can see I still have one more corner to do. When I have just enough, then I'm going to set it aside, put it into a spot where maybe the sun can hit it or a little warm, and just let it dry. And then when it's all dry, we'll be ready to do another round of layers and let that dry.